Good morning, first grade. It is time for math. I'm going to start off with the group Unstoppable. Keep turning your math books to page 245. Turning your math books to page 245. Let's look at number one. Number one wants us to write the difference. And then one half of the fish are colored, color the other half. So first we have to settle the differences. So let's start off with this one. 10 minus 5, just for practice. What is the answer to 10 minus 5? That is correct. It is 5. Now let's go over to this side. What is 11 minus 4? What is 11 minus 4? Would it be 8? No, that's not right. Great job. It would be 7. And lastly, what is 9 minus 2 for that one? What is 9 minus 2? Awesome. It's 7. So for one, you're going to finish the rest of those differences. Once you do that, you can then color in the rest of the fish that aren't colored. Now let's look at number 2. Number 2 asks us to write these numbers in order from least to greatest. So I'll put a few examples on the board. Let's start off with this first example. Numbers we have here are 96, 44, and 68. Now we have to figure out what is the least, between, and greatest for these three numbers. So let's start off with the least. What is the smallest number out of these three numbers, out of 96, 44, and 68? What is the smallest number? That's correct. It is 44. So I'll place 44 here. Next, we have to find out what goes in between. What goes in between? So all we have left is 96 and 68. What do we have next? Good job, 68. And lastly, the greatest is 96. And let's try one more example. We have 32, 51, and 17. You have to figure out the same, least, between, and greatest. So what is the least out of these three numbers that we have here on the board? 17. That's correct. Next, what's the between? So we have left 32 and 51. What's between? Good job. It is 32. And then all we have left, which is the greatest, is 51. So as you look at number 2, you do the same thing. You figure out of the three numbers what's the least, what number goes in between, and which number is the greatest. Make sure to take your time when you work with the three numbers. As we flip the page over to the next page, 246, we have, let's look at number 1. Number 1 asks us to read the poem, write the sums, and color the picture. So you read the poem about double plus 1, and then you want to solve those additional problems on that chalkboard, and then you're going to color the picture. Once you finish that, go down to number 2. Number 2, we are counting from 251 to 300 on a counting chart. Now they gave us a few numbers. They gave us 251, 252, 253. What do you think comes next? That's correct. We're going to fill out this first row. 254, 255. Keep going. 256, 257, 258, 259, and 260. So we did the first row together. Now you're going to complete the rest of your chart up to the number 300. Remember, take your time. Take your time when you're counting.